this alternate break template rack. Cool shot, of course. No golden break. Early 10s are allowed, but you will be, well, the 10 ball will be replaced, of course. 10 ball is the last ball. So the opening break from Mario He. And he has a look at the 1 in the side pocket. Can draw to the back rail. 2 does pass the 5 into the bottom left-hand corner. Just had a quick look there to see if the 8 will pass the 9 into this corner. So feeling confident about making this 1 ball. All of the last 16 now are in action. 8 tables in use. By the end of this evening, we will know our quarter-finalists. Played a beautiful cut shot. Has it ruined the 2? I don't think it has. This is laying perfect now. Good start from Mario He, the panda. There you see the bamboo leaves on his shirt. Kind of blends in with the background as well, doesn't he? Look, to a certain extent. He must feel at home in this arena. Never has a nickname been more fitting. Such a lovely guy. One of the sweetest cue actions on the tour. He's let that one get away from him just slightly. I'm wondering, was he trying to just brush off the 8? If he was, he didn't really play it with enough power. I don't think he was trying to do that. Now left himself very, very awkward over this 8. Still fancy him to make it though. Not much to do with a cue ball. Can play this with inside spin or can go outside underneath the 10 again. So he already has a plan for the 8. Doesn't look like it does pass. It's looking like going short side into the same pocket where he's playing the 7 ball. We are starting just a little bit late. We had, well, what a classic heel thriller it was between Alex Kazakis and Mr. Wanaata from Indonesia. Alex was well behind in that. Came all the way back and won it heel. Just a little nudge into the 9 here. I say a little nudge. It was quite a big nudge in the end. Offers the hand to acknowledge the fact that he got a little bit of a run of the green there. So thin one down the rail. Cue ball to the side rail. Hold for the 10 into the same pocket as the 9. So the perfect start for Mario He. Nicely done. So lots of other games are going on, as I said, around the arena, and they are all available to watch on YouTube. All free to watch as well. You can't beat a bit of free pool, can you? We all love a bit of free pool. Michael Perino Baonan is in action against Ko Pin Yi. Yip Kin Ling is up against Conrad Musician. Denis Grabet up against Fedor Gorst. Daniel Maciel from Poland up against Xu Yuyan. Kazakis is up against Alex Pachel. Sanjin Kalavanovic is playing Dimitris Lukatus. And Bader Alouahadi is up against Carlo Biardo, who knocked out Johan Chua in the previous round. So we're all ready. Pin Chung breaking off alternate break, trailing by 1-0. Both balls disappearing into the side pockets. Has a thin cut. There's a thin cut on the one ball. Three ball is available past the 10. Does it go past the 9? He'd love it if it does. Make the positional side of this shot a lot easier. Love to come 2 rails across the face of the 3 and move the 3 into the bottom left. So his mind is made up. What's he decided? Yeah, he's trying to hold, coming across the face. Needs this to run a little bit more. Well, it's not ideal. Can he in some way use the 9? No, just the safety then behind the 10 he's looking at. There's something about this shot he doesn't like. Well, that was what he was worried about. I'm really surprised he played it the way he did. Fully expected him to make that, and I'm sure Ko Pin Chung expected him to make it as well. He winced when he played that safety, Ko Pin Chung. I think he expected not to be back to the table this quick, especially with ball in hand. So now can draw between the 6 and the rail, up for the 5. So he got away with the safety shot that went wrong on the 3-ball, not ball in hand, and it was enough to give him this second rack. We're all square 1-1 in this race to 10. Alexa Pachel has taken the first rack against Alex Kazakis. Sanjim Pelevanovic is also one up on Demetrius Lukatos. Just going around the room for you guys. Daniel Maciel has also taken the first rack against Hu Zhuan. First rack still in progress for Dennis Grabet and Fedor Gors. They're embroiled in a safety battle. And Carlo Biardo has taken the opening rack against Kuwait's Bader Al-Wahadi. There's the arena, all the tables in action. Plenty of stars. Back to these two. Front and centre, the Panda. Nice power. Very nice look at the 1-ball also. Everything in the open. Okay. The 2 is blocked by the 9, but he can just drop on it short side into the other corner. There's a pretty good angle just to bounce off the top rail in between the 4. Excuse me, between the 5 and the 7. Give him the nice angle to get to the 4 after the 3. Wants it to run slightly. A little bit hampered maybe by the 7. Can just draw back and hold. There's Conrad Yezishin, 2 racks ahead, as you can see. I think we're in for a bit of a treat here, guys. Both these players look to be in fine form, and you'd expect them to be as well at this stage of the tournament. This is Mario's first game on the TV table. Pin Chung is his second. Of course, reigning champion. Always opens with his first match on the TV table. Just wants to hold this cue ball, stop it as soon as he can. Just a delicate little draw shot. Gives him the perfect angle. Stunned to the side rail just after the side pocket. Down for the 8. Anywhere but straight on the 8. Position of the 9-ball, irrelevant really, where he finished on the 8, isn't it? Carlo Biardo has taken a 2-rack lead over Bader Al-Wahadi. Shot there showing all the power of the Panda. It's Panda power. Wasn't there a cartoon character, Kung Fu Panda? Can't imagine Mario He doing Kung Fu. He's too nice. He wouldn't want to hurt anyone. So it's going with break. 2-1, Mario He. Mohammed Fairaz, our referee. Just getting past the side pocket of the 7 and then the nice draw shot. Alexa Pachel now 2-0 up over Alex Kazakis. Ko Pinyi right in front of me has a 2-rack lead over Michael Baunan from the Philippines. Daniel Maciel leads 3-0. Dennis Grabet took the opening rack against Fedor Gorst. Back to this one then. Pin Chung to break, trailing 2-1. Just the safety here. Trying to get him tight in behind the 10 and the 7. Well, Mario is quite adept with the jump cue. Wondering if we might see it here. Send the 1 ball back towards the red 3. Hopefully get some cover behind the 5 or the 2. Didn't even realise he could see it. Co brothers jump cue out. Oh, good effort, but he's left it on. It's a chance for Mario He. Unexpected miss from Mario. Good chance then. Okay, he's over the 8. He's still expecting to make it though. I don't think he can avoid the 5, can he? No, just brushing off it. That's okay though. Nice angle on this 3. It does pass the 7 into the corner. 2 rails back up for the 5. This to go a little bit, that's okay. Got the pace of the table perfect. You can just feel a lot of tension in the air this evening. There's been a lot of pool being played over the last couple of days to get to this stage. Everyone fighting tooth and nail for a quarter-final place. Sanjin Pelevanovic has just gone into a 3-1 lead over Dimitris Lukatos. Big shot now. Making sure that tip has got plenty of chalk on it. Michael Baonan has pulled one back against Ko Pin-Yi. 2-1 now to the Chinese Taipei superstar. Here's another one. US Open champion. Oh, a little rub off the side. I think he's okay on this. Maybe not. Puffs the cheeks out. Looking at going, I thought he was playing this left-handed for a second. He doesn't mind switching hands. He's just going to draw in behind the 10 ball here. Turning the screw, keeping the pressure on. Dennis Grabet has taken a 3-0 lead over Fedor Gorst. Crunching breaks going on all around the arena. Referee Mohammed Fairuz looking very, very smart. Refereeing has been excellent here. Called the 7 in the bottom left-hand corner. He's playing this with left-hand spin, back across, full in the face on the 7. It's a good hit. Needs a bit of luck. Well, he has got him pretty close to that top rail. Great shot. Okay. Didn't really get on the 8 as he wanted, but he still has a shot at it. Wasn't easy queuing off of the rail. Which is kind of one of his signature shots though. Watching him and his brother practicing last night, and he had his new clothing range on. He's now got, the Co-brothers have now got their own clothing range. Co-bros trousers they're called. Look at this first shot, beautifully played. Cue ball off the rail. Now he smiles to himself. He has a slight angle on this. Can't get really close to the 10. He's looking at powering it across. Watch the head remain perfectly still. Played that so well. Made it look easy. We're all square again at 2-2. That was the shot for me on the 8 ball, beautifully down the rail, and this one equally as good, tight under the rail, strokes it through, and then a very confident 10 ball. Still going with serve. Hope you're enjoying it, guys. Lots of action all around. If you're watching on Facebook and you'd like to see another game, they're all on the Maldives Pool-Billiard Association YouTube page. Just go on there and you can choose your match. All 8 are on there to watch. And it won't cost you a rufiya. Powerful break once again. Ball in the side. Perfect on the 1. 3 ball disappearing. So 1, 2 and 4. 4 just a little bit awkward to get on, but the 5 is right by it, so he won't have anything to do with the cue ball. some kind of angle. I don't think he's got it, you know. I think he might have to play short side for a 4-5 combo. Cue ball just got away from him slightly. Or maybe he does just have a bit. He's trying to force an angle here. Biardo now 4-1 up on Bader Al-Wahadi. Mario with a slight problem here. Well, he done really well to get that far. Now can he just cut this 4 along the route? Cannon into the 7 and hold himself on the 5. Doesn't want that 7 to go too far. That's okay there. He's having to work for this. Nothing coming very, very easy. Sanjin Perlevanovic is on a mission here this week. He played very, very well yesterday. And he's on his second match today, and he's 4-1 up over Dimitris Lakatos. That was a nice little shot. Really got hold of the cue ball, the tip bit into the cue ball. Another great cueist that you can learn from, Mario. He really does stroke the ball around lovely for such a big guy. He's got a lovely touch. Just talking about Sanjin Perlevanovic had a good win earlier on over Aloysius Yap. He was behind as well, came back to win. And just can't separate these two guys at the moment. He's going with the break. It's going to be 3-2 to Super Mario. In he goes. Alexei Pachel 3-1 up now on Alex Kazakis. Daniel Maciel has a 3-1 lead over Hsu Yuan. Dennis Grabet 3 up on Fedor Gorst. Yip Kinling and Conrad Musician are locked at 2-2. Biardo, I already told you, 4-1 up. On his way to going 5-1 up now against Bader Al-Wahadi. Back to this one, Pin Chung to break. There's kind of a pattern emerging here. one of the features of Pin Chung's success, certainly in 9-ball, has been his break. And he's been breaking pretty well as well at 10-ball. A little bit unfortunate there not to have a shot on the 1-ball. The 5-ball just coming back and spoiling it again. May kick this. Maybe worth kicking at this, you know, calling it in the left-hand top corner. Is he looking at the push shot, the push out? Doesn't know. I know he's puffing the cheeks out. It's been a hard, long day, hasn't it? Look at that, the panda looking totally at harmony in his background there, look. It's almost camouflaged. He's certainly thinking long and hard about this. He's got a very, very thin edge on this, but I'm not sure what he can do with it. He's looking at kicking it and holding the cue ball behind the 5 here. Can give it back, remember. If you're new to rotation pool, after the break you can call and play a push out. You don't have to hit a rail, you can hit any ball. But when your opponent comes to the table, if he doesn't like what you've left him, he can give it back to you. And that's exactly what he's done. So let's see what Pin Chung had in mind. He thought long and hard about pushing to that position, so let's see what he's going to do with it. Oh, what a shot he's played here. Unless he scratches, he has scratched. Super thin hit. So could we be seeing the first rack run against the break? It was a good idea until the cue ball dropped. 2, 3, 5, 6 is a little bit difficult. Of course it won't be, will it? When the 2 disappears, it goes into this corner, but he has to get on the 5 correctly. See lots of fans from Vietnam in the chat. Hi guys, good to have you with us. The great pool nation. I've been to Ho Chi Minh 3 times. And I'm looking to visit Hanoi later on in the year. Good angle now on this 5 ball, stun off the side rail with a bit of right hand English. Just to ease the cue ball down onto this 6. Dennis Grabet is 5-1 up on Fedor Gorst. He's halfway to the 10 he needs. I think it's fair to say Fedor hasn't played his best pool here so far. He really did exert himself in Saudi Arabia, was behind in almost every match he played, won lots of hill matches, must have taken it out on him. And he went straight to Dubai for a tournament after that, the very next day. Then it was on to Vietnam to meet all his thousands of fans. And then he's come from Vietnam straight to here. So he's been playing a lot of pool. I think the guy needs a little bit of a holiday. Mario He then will open up a 2-rack lead for the first time in the match and lead 4-2. Alexa Pachel going well, 4-1 up over Alex Kazakis. Carlo Biardo 5-2 up now over Bader Alohadi. Copigny all square 2-2 with Michael Bowanan. Daniel Maciel is 4-2 up and at the table about to go 5-2 up. Well, he's missed an easy 8-ball. I can't believe that. Nicely poised then. 5-4. Pin Chung trailing, breaking off. This time does have a look at the one. It's either a thin cut or a bank shot. What does he fancy? Always the safety option as well. And he can thin the one ball. The right hand side. Oh, he's looking at cutting it in. Must be further away from the rail than it looks. Grabbing the extension. Oh, that's definitely taller than him now. Look at that. Could go fishing with that. Oh, he did play the bank shot. Nicely done. Clean as a whistle. Well, what a remarkable game Pool is. Carlo Biardo had Bader and 2 fouls. Bader got out of it, hooked him back. And now it's Carlo who's on the defensive. A quick wipe down. Big shot this. Draw round 2 rails. 3 to the top right. That's okay. Can stun off the side route. Back over for the 4 into the bottom right. 8 and the 9 nicely placed right next to each other. His brother, Ko-Pin has taken a 7-3 lead now over Michael Bernan from the Philippines. Dimitrios Lukatos 6-5 over Sanjin Pelavanovic. Alex Zakis in trouble against Alexa Pachel. He's 6-2 down. Coming up to 11 PM here in the Maldives. Just overhit that slightly. He's going to have to draw into the corner and back out again around 2 rails. Some low left. 7 on the clock face. Oh, he can just draw straight across 1 rail. That's okay. So good comeback. Almost went 6-2 down. Went 5-3 instead. Then 5-4, and this looks very much like 5-5. It's game on. We've got ourselves a race to 5. Just checking to see if he can get the follow through he needs. left-handed. It's going to leave a slightly longer 10. Such a great tool to have in your armoury, being able to switch hands just at a moment's notice. Some players are very, very good at it. Some players just take the easier shots on with it, but that was quite a difficult shot to play wrong-handed. Nice 8, and then came the 9 with the left. Stroked it in. The dead giveaway though is the bridge hand, isn't it? When you switch hands, the bridge hand never looks quite as sturdy. There's Mario in his habitat. It's his turn to break. Dennis Grabe now has taken an 8-2 lead over Fedor Gorst. I think Fedor, if he does lose this, will be on the next available plane home and have a nice holiday with his girlfriend and just relax, take some time out before the next tournament. Well, that's disaster for Mario. Scratching the side. Didn't hit them square. And then, okay, a little bit unfortunate maybe to get kicked in by the 6. But didn't catch them great. Five-8 combo. Just working out the route. Sanjin let off the hook, was in danger of going 7-5 down. It's going to be 6-6 instead against Dimitris Lakatos. Dennis Grabe on the 10 ball for a 9-2 lead to get on the hill. And you have to say that's a bit of a shock. Ko-Pin on the 10 ball now for an 8-3 lead. So here comes that 5-8 combo we mentioned earlier on. Just shows you, you never know with this game. Could have gone 6-2 down when he missed that 9. Stuck with it. And now he's going to be taking the lead. For the first time in the match. What a time to do it. Coming to the business end. Just play a nice little stun run through, a nice little stun follow. Just a few inches. Stun past the 10, back out. Good stuff from Pin Chung. He's not giving up the title he won here last year easily. He wants to hold on to it for as long as possible. 6-5. The champion leads. Break this is. He's got a nice look at the one ball. It's not easy, but he's got to look at it. Balls flying in everywhere. Ye 8-3 up, about to go 9-3 up to get on the hill. Alex Kazakis 6-2 down against Alexa Pachel. 7-6 now. Sanjin Perlevanovic leads against Dimitris Loukaitis. 6-4. Carlo Biardo about to go 7-4. Thin one. He's playing safe, going across the face of it, not taking any chances. Don't think he's got him. Denis Grabet on the hill and at the table. Conrad Musician 7-6 now against Yip Kin Lee. Daniel Maciel 7-5 up over Hyun Se. Mario going airborne with Lauda Airways. Who remembers Niki Lauda, the great Formula One driver, had that horrific accident. He later started his own airline called Lauda Air. Copigny breaking off on the hill against Michael Bauernan. They do have another Filipino hope in Carlo Biardo. Well, that was a bit of a wild one for Ko Pin Chung. Not one of his best, was it? Alexa Pachel out on table number 6, just made 4 balls on the break and doesn't have a shot on the 2. Grobet is on the 6 ball, now on the 7, 3 balls away from a place in the quarterfinals and knocking out Fedor Gorst, the world 9-ball champion. Mario, work to do. Might have to leave himself a little bit further away from this 7 than he wanted. Oh, he's cut it in the side. Beautifully done. Nice shot. Draw back off the side rail, and once again we will be level, this time at 6-6. Dennis Grabet now on the 9 ball, now on the 10 ball, and he's very nicely on it, this to complete a 10-2 win over the world 9-ball champion. In it goes. The handshake comes. Fedor Gorst is out. Biardo now 8-4 up on Bader Al-Wahdi, and Alex Kozakis still in there fighting against Alexa Pachel. 6-2 down, chance to go 6-3. Ko Pin at the table on the hill. I thought it was going to be one of our first dry breaks of the night, but he lucked in the 6. Well, I say lucked, it was the 4 railer, wasn't it? And he has a nice look at the one in the side. He's okay on this 3 ball. Easy access to the 4. Back to the centre of the table again. Always looking at the side pockets here though on a shot like this. If you're drawing, might be able to go through with some right hand spin, but he's drawing. Played it very well. May have to go 3 rows here to get onto the 7, or maybe just 2. Back to the centre of the table again. Yeah, he's played that nicely. Wants it to hold up though. Doesn't have to do too much with the cue ball, just a soft little draw. I think he's okay queuing to the side of the 8. And he's just slightly over it. Any lead you can get at this stage, vitally important. Seven 6 back in the league for Mario He. Big news if you missed it, Fedor Gorst is out, beaten 10-2 by Estonia's Dennis Grabet. Dennis had a good win earlier on over Patrick Gonzalez from the Philippines. A potential banana skin, that one. Not a very well-known player to a lot of people around the world, but certainly in the Philippines he's well known. Very, very hard player. And look at this from Conrad Musician. He's 9-8 up. Or is that 9-6, I beg your pardon, on Yip Kim Ling. Yeah, confirmation 9-6 to Conrad Musician. Back to the action on the main TV table. Remember guys, all the other games are available also on the YouTube channel. Well, cue ball almost arcing. This time he does have a nice look at the one ball. Two ball nearby also. 3 already down on the break, so 4 will follow the 2. You're always playing the lowest ball on. Lukatis and Pelivanovic are 7-7 now. Ko-Pin 9-3 up on the 7, 3 balls away from a place in the quarterfinals tomorrow. Quarterfinals will be at 3 p.m. tomorrow afternoon, local time here in the Maldives, and the semi-finals will be at 8 p.m. and of course the final on Sunday. I'll let you know the time for that in due course for the final, but Ko-Pin has beaten Michael Bernan of the Philippines 10-3. He's the first co-brother through. Back to Pin Chung. They could potentially meet in the final, the brothers. That would be something, wouldn't it? These two going toe to toe, blow for blow. We have had a 2-rack gap. We almost had a 4-rack gap at one point, but it didn't materialise. Pin Chung was let back into the match. Nicely done. He's great on the 8. Should be fine on the 9. That round of applause you just heard. Carlo Biardo has beaten Bader Alohadi by 10 racks to 4. And will be the only Filipino in the quarterfinals. Conrad Musician. Could he beat the first pole through to the last 8? He's 9-6 up and at the table on the 6 ball. Oh, he's just cut in an unbelievable 6 ball comrade musician. Ko-Pin has gone to join his brother to watch the closing stages of this match we're watching now, guys. Comrade having a little laugh to himself. Not sure what that was about. But he's left the 7 ball hanging. Back to this Mario He. 7-7. Oh, it's a scratch again. And look at the balls that he's made. 4 balls down on the break. Five including the white. And the easiest of chances for Pin Chung. Just a little bit of work to do. 1 to the 2, 2 to the 3. Okay, I'm not sure about the 6 because it doesn't pass the 7, doesn't pass the 10 of course, so it's only available into the 2 sides and the 2 pockets down the kitchen end. Just enough angle on this 2 ball to stun out, get away from that rail for the 3 so he can go anywhere he wants with a cue ball. Another latest score, Sanjin Pelivanovic 8-7 up on Dimitris Lukatos. Daniel Maciel is through 10-5 over Xu Yan. Conrad musician hoping to make it 2 bowls in the quarters. He's 9-7 up against Yip Kin Ling. Well, this has gone wrong. He's awkward over the 7. It was always going to be the awkward ball, wasn't it, to get on? Doesn't have to do anything with the cue ball, so can concentrate 100%, keeping the head still and just cueing this nice and smoothly into the side pocket. Very, very awkward. Decided to go with pace. No, he's not left a sitter. But Mario He will be pleased that the 6 didn't go in the side. Almost made it, just caught the near jaw. It's very thin. Does he even go for it? could also play the bank into the top left. Daniel Maciel will play Dennis Grabet in the quarterfinals. That's the only one we know for now. Nothing else is decided. Quarterfinals will be at 3 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. It's Kazakis about to pull it back to 6-5 against Alexa Pachel. Just the 8 and the 10 remaining. Just the 10 here for Mario He to lead. Well, get the lead back again that he held for most of the match. He's now 8-7 up. Dimitris Lukatus on the 10 ball to draw level at 8-8 with Sanjin Perlivanovic. And he makes the 10 ball. Conrad Musician 9-7 up. He's on the 6 ball. There you see it. Can watch this live with us. He's on the 7 now. Might get to see the end of the rack, maybe not. I'll let you know about that one. We're going back to this one. Pin Chung to break, trailing 8-7. Mario He. We'll be hoping he gets on the hill. Big break from Pin Chung, the little man. Oh, has he been unfortunate? Did the 5 ball get in the way of the 1 yet again? There you see him holding his hand. Please stop, please stop. Did it stop? It did. Well, he's having a close look. Maybe it didn't. Desperately unlucky. Superb break. It's all about fractions. It's a precision sport. And Conrad Musician makes it 2 poles into the quarterfinals. He has beaten Yip Kin Ling by 10 racks to 7. The young lad from Hong Kong had a great tournament. And it's Conrad Musician who goes through to join Daniel Maciel in the quarters tomorrow. Conrad will play Ko Pin Yi 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Shaping up very nicely. We started with 80 players. We'll be down to just 8 very shortly. Sanjin Perlivanovic and Dimitris Lukatus are 8-8 now. Kazakis has come back. He's 6-5 down to Alexa Pachel. Mario with a decision to make. Mighty thin. He has left the edge though. Chance for Mario to get a good safety in here and take the upper hand. Advantage, Mario HE. Who's your favourite now, guys? Marcel Musician, Ko-Pin Yi, Dennis Grabet, the men through at the moment. Carlo Biardo, of course. Carlo Biardo waiting for the winner of this match we're watching now. Oh, that'll be a cracker, won't it? To be honest, they're all going to be absolute crackers from here on in. For those of you that didn't know the news, Fedor Gorst is out, beaten by Dennis Grabet by 10 racks to 2. Could be another very late night here though. Alex Kazakis battling. He was the last match going in a match that took almost 3.5 hours earlier on. He battled through it from behind and he's doing exactly the same here. He's about to go 6-6 with Alexa Pachel. And he does, cracks the 10 ball in. So that one's all square at 6-6. Good solid hit. Needs a bit of luck. Has he got it? Well, he hasn't left it anywhere. Not really anything easy for Pin Chung here. Let's look and see if he can play the 1 past the 7 and the 10. And the cue ball. Maybe in behind the 4. The scores around the room: 6-6. Alexa and Alex. Demetrius Lokatos. 8-8 with Sanjin Perlevanovic. 8-7 on this table here. Very, very tight everywhere you look. And that's a nice safety shot from Pin Chung. Jump cue it is. Up and over the 7. Looking to make the 1 in the top right hand corner. Has to be very careful. Doesn't want to lose the cue ball off the side of the table. Needs to get up and over and land about halfway between the 7 and the 1. Good connection and a nice little run as well. The hand is offered once again, this time to Pin Chung. Nothing coming easy, is it, in this match? They're both working very, very hard. They've both been breaking okay, but they've not been very lucky with the leaves after the break. And this is a mistake, so a good shot from Mario He has drawn. Oh, I say good shot, it was a good roll, wasn't it, I should say. I beg your pardon. It was the jump shot that Mario played, got lucky behind the 7. Going to need the bridge, and he's going to have to draw back for the 5 ball. Dimitris Lukatus is on the hill against Sanjin Pelivanovic. He leads 9-8. Every chance this is going to go 9-7. Still a few shots away though. That's nice cueing. That really is. Nice angle on this 6 to stun off the side route, back across the face of the 8 and the 7 for the 7 into the bottom left. Extension goes on the cue. He has to be careful here. I think he might be a little bit close to the 10, is he? No, he's okay. May need the bridge again. He about to wrench one hand of Pin Chung's off of that trophy he won last year. Just wants to run past this 8 ball with a cue ball. Don't think the angle's there, that's what he's worried about. not taking any risks. Oh, he needs a bounce off of this. He's not going to get it. Well, he's okay. Didn't quite reach the rail. Great shot. Mario about to go on the hill against defending champion. And it goes. Alex Kazakis with a chance of going ahead for the first time in the match against Alexa Pachel. 6-6 at the moment. Alex on the 8 ball. Just the 9 and 10 to go. What a time to take the lead. The guy never knows when to give up, does he, Alex? He was almost out earlier on. Managed to grind and keep fighting till the end. And he's perfect on the 10 ball to take a 7-6 lead over Alexa Pachel from Serbia. And he does. Cracks in the 10. Mario to break on the hill. Pin Chung has had his chances. He's probably missed more than I've seen him miss in recent times. You have to say, though, he's been a little bit unfortunate with the breaks also. Not always having a decent shot, the lowest ball on. And Mario, he isn't going to have that luxury either, because he's going to be hooked on the 1. And to be honest, it's been like that for both of them for the most of the match. There's not been many dry breaks, maybe 1 or 2. And I think he's going to have to kick at this 1 rail, get distance between the cue ball and the 1, hopefully get in behind the 2 ball with a cue ball. We got 2 Polish players in the last 8. We could have 2 Greek players as well in the final 8. Alex is ahead, and so is Dimitris Lokatis. Carlo Biardo waiting for the winner of this. Every shot now could be Pin Chung's last. Oh, I don't think he's hit this hard enough. And right behind it, and it is on. It's awkward queuing, but he can get through past the 4. Dimitris Lokatis 8, 9 and 10 remaining to knock out Sanjin Pelevanovic. And he's perfect on the 10 ball. And Sanjin was playing so well yesterday, he won't believe it. He'll be bitterly disappointed. I'm sure he had big ideas about winning this one. Handshake comes. Dimitris Lukatis is through. Out Sanjin Pelevanovic. Three in the side. Can he drop it in? Oh, he's gone all the way around. 4 into the side as well. From home, there's no worse feeling than losing a match when you're getting so close to making the trip worthwhile. Mario making a mistake on the 4. Really, the damage was done getting to the 3 before that, 2 shots before. Pin Chung still in there fighting. Every chance this will go all the way as well. His good friend up in the audience, Roman Hibla, cheering on his friend, the Panda. Good angle on the 6 to go over for the 7. Whenever you get to this stage of the tournament, there's always going to be disappointed players who have fought so hard over the last 4 days. But some big names have fallen today. Fedor Gorst, Sanjin Pelevanovic, Johan Chua. Pin Chung is going to pull 1 rack back and be just 1 behind at 9-8. Mario, though, still on the hill, still slight favourite. almost midnight here. 10 to 12 in Marlet. As expected, Dimitris Lakatos, after his win, has gone straight up into the stands to watch his good friend Alex Kazakis in the closing matches of his match. Alex 7-6 up. Not sure the last time we had two Greeks in the last eight, if at all. Middle co breaking off, looking to get heel with the panda. Another great break. Is he going to be lucky and get a shot on the one this time? He is. Balls flying in everywhere. I think he made at least three. Layout this is. Just get anywhere near straight onto the three, into this bottom right hand corner, and the hard work is done, and we're going to be going heel. It's kind of had that look about it all night, this match, especially when Mario he failed to go 4 racks ahead when he should have done. Pressure telling all around this arena. The only other match going now, Alexa Pichel is just scratched against Alex Kazakis. Alex with a good chance of going 8-6 up. That match is available on YouTube also, guys, if you fancy watching the end of that one. Maybe you got 2 devices, watch both at once. You kind of just knew this was going to happen, didn't you? Pin Chung does not want to give up this title. He likes the idea of retaining the trophy. Maldives Open 2023 winner. There's a possibility his name could be on it again. They're all square. 9-9 heel. Decider coming up very soon. Alex Kazakis on the other table, about to go 8-6 up now against Alexa Pichel. Well, if Alexa I should say, does go on to lose against Alex Kazakis, I wouldn't want to be the one asking Alexa, what went wrong? So Mario won the leg at 0-0. It means he breaks at 9-9. The handshake comes. Mario and Pin Chung, for that matter, always the gentlemen. Such nice guys. Final rack. Looking to make a ball and get a look at the lowest ball on. The most important break of the match so far. Well, almost lost the cue ball. And he's got a shot at the 2 here, with a chance of getting on the 3. Really did give them a clout. All about the 2 ball. If he makes the 2, he should be on the 3. And a great chance of running out. Kazakis 8-6 up on Alexa Pachel. 9-9 here. Coming up to the midnight hour. There's no ghosts about. He was knocked out earlier on by Dennis Grabe. Great shot. Wants an angle on the 3. He's got it. Three to the 4. 4 to the 5. 6. Well, just a little bit awkward. Purely because of where the 8 is. Drawing over to the side rail and back out, making sure he leaves himself an angle. He has, and that's where he would like the cue ball, where he's pointing his cue. That's where he wants it for the 6. He's looking also where it is now. Two shots away from that. What's he done? He's okay. I say okay as he finished 2 straight. A slight angle, but he may have to force this. Oh, it's a very slight angle. Now looking at drawing back short side. Middle Co, waiting patiently, hoping he'll get another chance. Well, he's overdrawn this. He's overdrawn it. It's not straightforward. He can play it into the side, but that means he's got more work to do with the cue ball. Looking at playing it at a slower pace, just coming off of 2 rails. These are the shots that can sometimes be the difference between winning a title and not. When you're not right on the ball, but you need to come with a shot, and he has come with a shot. Now 8 ball, I believe, does pass the 10. Can also play for it in the side. Just wants to be careful with the cue ball here. Doesn't want to flirt with the side pocket. How is he on the 8 ball? Well, it's not going to be straightforward, but still one you fancy him to make. 8 in the side, draw off the back rail, back up for the 10 ball. It's there for the taking for Mario HE. Could also stun and go around the 10. Depends how thin he is on this 8. You may have to play it low left to straighten the cue ball off the back rail. That's the way he's going. And he's managed it. It's absolutely perfect on the 10. And a round of applause. And finally gets over the line, Pin Chung. His defence of the title he won here a year ago has gone. It's over. Mario HE marches on, but there is still a co-brother in. Pin will be in the quarterfinals tomorrow. They start 3 p.m. Hope to see you then, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Keep your eyes on YouTube still if you want to go and watch that Alex Kazakis match. It's finally poised at 8-6 to Alex Kazakis. That's still available to watch on YouTube. I'll see you tomorrow. I'm Mark White. Thank you so much for joining me. See you 3 p.m. local time tomorrow. Have a good night, whatever you're up to. See ya.